A pleasant good morning to everyone present over here. Today we are going to see on the topic pollutions and its various types in the disaster management sector. So pollution prevention and the control is an important one in the disaster management. So because of the pollution is also a disaster. So there are so many types of pollutions we have seen about air pollution, water pollution, soil pollution, many pollutions are there, which is a very outfit for our country. The minor type of pollutions which is involved is air pollutions, water pollutions, land pollutions, and noise pollutions. We will see one by one. So this is about the facts and figures of because of the particular pollutions. So day by day, the pollutions has been increased in each and every category, either it is of noise pollution or solid waste pollution or air pollution or water pollution. We can able to see by the year of 2004 to 2013, the pollutions has been getting of neglected. That is, it is of increasing one. So, number of complaints which has been registered at the pollution prevention and control divisions in the category by the year of 2004 to 2013, the complaints has been of getting reduced since people are getting of awareness. But air pollution, if you look after the soil noise pollution, it is of getting reduced by the year of 2012, and again it is of increased by the year of 2013. And if you are looking after the solid waste pollution, it is of getting reduced. And if we are looking after the air pollution, it is of getting of increase since usage of more vehicles has been there in the air surfaces. So this is the distributions of pollution-related complaints received at the Ministry of Environment by the year of 2014. We can able to see here the air pollution complaints and other pollution complaints is much higher than compared to the noise pollutions as well as the solid waste and the other pollutions. Water pollution is of 15% and the noise and the solid waste pollution is of 11 and 14%. Whereas the other pollutions as well as the air pollutions will can seeking the capacity of 21% and 26% respectively. Now we will see one by one the pollutions. Air pollutions. Air pollution is the introductions of the particulates, biological molecules, or other harmful materials into the Earth's atmosphere, causing the disease, deaths to the humans, damage to other living organisms such as food crops or other natural and or the built environment. The major sources of air pollutants are carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxides, carbon monoxides, and particulate matters. So the sources of air pollution will be involving in emissions from the power stations, emissions from the industrial process, vehicular emissions, and emissions from burning of solid waste, and emissions from natural sources such as volcanic eruptions and forest fires. So the control measures of air pollution can be done with respect to observing the particulate matters with the standards of air pollutions or with the standards of the air can be obtained by the laboratory equipments like ambient air monitoring stations or portable gas analyzers or smoke control action plan can be taken into account in order to control the air pollutions. The smoke control action plan, that is SCAP. The main aim of this SCAP is to cut down the number of diesel driven vehicles emitting black smoke. It was launched by the year of 2013, August 2013, and with the main two components which has been involved is enforcement and sanitations. The smoke control action plan has been obtained by the year of 2013 to 2000, November 2014. 198 vehicles has been contravented and 104 prohibition notices has been given and 564 PF71 has been served in this smoke control action plan. So, if any people has been not at all involved, not at all following this uh, action plan, they will be fined with the amount of rupees 10,000. Next is of water pollution. So, water pollution refers to the contaminations of water bodies, which may be include lakes, rivers, oceans, aquifers, and groundwaters. The major water pollutants will be involving as organic contaminants, that is detergents or herbicides, inorganic contaminants, heavy metals, ammonia, etc., solid waste, plastics, paper, food waste, and thermal pollutions, which has been discharge of warm water into the water bodies by the factories. And the sources of water pollution will be involving in sewage, runoff of pesticides and fertilizers, solid waste disposal, untreated effluents from the industrial and other activities, and chemicals and oil spills. So sampling of polluted water by the National Environmental Laboratory, the water will be water samples will be collected and it will be tested in the laboratory for these determinations of water quality. That is temperature, total solids, total suspended solids, pH, conductivity, total dissolved solids, chemical oxygen demand, biochemical oxygen demand, coliform test. These everything will be taken into account in the laboratory tests. Next, land pollutions. Land pollution refers to the depositions of the solid or the liquid waste materials on the land or the underground in a manner that can contaminate the soil and underground, threaten to public health, and cause unsightly conditions and nuisance. Sources of land pollution are domestic solid waste, that is garbage, rubbish, trashes, etc., and construction demolition waste, agricultural waste, and as well as industrial waste. Effects of noise pollution. Noise is generally defined as unwanted sound. Sound may affect physically, psychologically, and as well as socially. Noise may be continuous or intermediate and may be high frequency or low frequencies. So many sources of noise pollution are there. That is by the industrial power plants, stone crushing, metal workshops, cabinet making, and multi-purpose hall, including the wedding halls, bungalows along the coast, places of entertainment, including the nightclubs, road traffics, community noises, animal noises, uses of loudspeaker, amplifier, musical instruments, aircraft and speedboat noises, neighborhood noises, machinery noises, and other which has been including in the construction works, road infrastructure works, or public gathering, vibrations. Every year, the noise pollutions are there. The health effects of the noise pollution will be of hearing loss, which include the occupational hearing loss, stresses, high blood pressure, sleepless, distractions, headache, causes of irritability, annoying, and interference with the communication. The noise control measures will be involved in noise sensitization, enforcement of the existing noise regulations, and use of the noise ambient technologies, research in novel technologies. The noise regulations in the Mauritius has been implemented, and the level of the decibels which should be of a minimum one. The sound level meter is used to measure the noise levels in the Mauritius. The role of the pollution prevention and control divisions, that is PPC division. The PPC division attends all the environmental complaints received at the ministry and works in the course of coordinations with the post EAA division, that is Environmental Impact Assessment Division. Majority type of environmental complaints addressed include the pollution issues related to air, noise, water, and solid waste as with the order. Complaints are usually handled via mechanisms called the complaint handling protocol. The enforcing agencies for the various type of pollutions and various types of the ministries are Ministry of Health will be looking after the noise sampling, quality control of drinking water and water. Ministry of Agro Industries, that is pesticides, residues, oil and composites. Ministry of Fisheries, that is waters in the coastal zone and other than the waters in the port, postmaster and water management authorities of effluents and water resource units will be looking after the inland waters, and the enforcing authorities for the solid waste and the hazardous waste are the Ministry of the local government, and cleaning up barren land, removal of bulky waste, cleaning up drains, canals, and issues of the building and land use permits will be looking after by the local authority. The enforcement tools will be of the program notice, enforcement notice, prohibition notice, stop order, or ISHOR abatement notice, and fixed penalties. So many penalties has been given in the year by the year of 2014, and many penalties has been covered in order to reduce all side of the pollutions. We need everyone else to stop the pollutions. It's our goal to keep it clean. Yeah. Thank you very much.